Hello, star seeds, light workers, and old souls. You are just so amazing. I just thought I would read something from a while ago that I had written down. It must be in one of my YouTube videos from last year, but I just found it interesting. It was about being Neo in the Matrix. Like I did, my last video was about the false matrix. And so then, of course, I happened to bring out my notes about are we Neo living in a simulation, in a holographic universe, a holographic reality. So what I wrote down was we branch off from pure source consciousness and create our own soul signature. So it's like a consciousness container. So then we then fractalize ourselves further and go deeper into different dimensional spaces. So as souls, it's like we've created this game. Our higher self has created it, or our oversoul. So it's like we're source energy, which you could call your higher self, or you could take a step slightly down. If you don't want to call yourself source, your higher self would be the next level down from source, but your highest point, your higher self, is actually source energy, the oneness of the universe. So you take yourself down as your higher self, and then you just keep creating different aspects. Like some people would call one of the aspects an oversoul. So an oversoul would have all of your soul fragments. So it's different personality constructs within everything. So basically, source energy is everything, and then your higher self is pretty much everything as well. Then you have your oversoul, which contains heaps of different, it's like avatars. So it's kind of like, so your oversoul chooses a different avatar for you to be. So you choose your avatar, your skin, your what type of being you are. You might not even have skin because you might be a cloud, or you might be a crystal in one life, or you might be part of the ecosystem as a gas. Your oversoul can be anything. You can be anything. So we kind of need to be grateful for being human at the moment. It is actually fun having a body. As a crystal, I couldn't dance or eat food. So when I eat food, I appreciate it now. If you remember back to some past lives where you weren't really, you may have been a blade of grass. Yeah, that gets a bit boring after a while, especially if there's a lawnmower close by. It's not that fun. So as souls, we kind of, it's like we lose our it's not like we lose our awareness as we drop down into dimensional spaces, but we don't quite have the remembrance as source energy, or as the higher self, or as the oversoul. We kind of lose certain soul aspects, certain soul fragments, because if we were everything, then we are everything. Um, does that make sense? So we're everything, but we want to see what it's like to just be one particular thing or a few particular things rather than being everything. And we want to see the opposite of what it is like. One certain day we see the opposite, and then the other day we see something else. So, like we're just getting different experiences, different perspectives, because if you are everything, you can't see the different perspectives of what it is like to have that separation of being just that. It's a bit different when you're everything. So in order to truly see who we are, it's beneficial to forget who we are as well. So this game, I think there's a bit of both of we have been trained to forget due to the false matrix systems, the control systems. We've been taught to keep forgetting, but at the same time, it is a fun game to create this personality construct, to create the ego construct where we do forget as well. And then we wake up. So it's like part of the game is to wake up and remember who you are. That's a super fun game for souls. So your oversoul is having a more individualized experience, but it is still more aware of what's going on, like your higher self. So when I say, individualized, so your oversoul has, it's like created these soul fragments that go off and have an individualized experience, but then you all come back into the oversoul, but it's still you. It's still you. You still remember you. It's like I've brought back so many parts of my soul fragments. So parts of myself that I was on other planets or I was in angelic realms. There's so many parts of me that have come back online, but I still feel like me. I'm still me. I'm still Jozee from Lily Leaf 11 sitting in my bedroom. But I'm also on a Galactic Federation mothership. I'm also on another planet. I'm also playing in the heavenly realms, angelic realms. I'm also doing something in another universe. So yeah, because everything is happening now, the oversoul, the whole experience of the oversoul, it's all happening and now, but it feels individualized at the same time. Wow, does that make sense? Bang goes the brain. So you're, hang on, got to turn my page. Where am I at? We are playing in a game with different realms and dimensions. So the Earth game, most souls come in forgetting who they truly are. There are some that remember, and often there's souls that remember because they were ill when they were young and they weren't very well, so they weren't in this world. They were half between worlds. Some just didn't have that. It's a veil. People call it a veil, but it's almost like an electromagnetic field that surrounds us that creates like a veil feeling, like a forgetfulness feeling. And then also you're born into families, like so many parents don't remember. They're just born into what they knew. So they don't teach you the real story, the true reality. So you just get told this story this whole time of who you are and what you are. So then you forget as well. You just don't know. You don't know who you are. So the fun part of the game is to explore, to discover, to learn, to evolve, to express, to experiment, to expand. So we start to wake up. This is what's happening now. We're all waking up. We're remembering that we are the characters in the game. We are the creators of the game. We're the directors of the game. We are the writers of the game. We are everything. And so now we're like, ooh, whoops. We've kind of created this world, but we have to give ourselves some love and compassion because there have been parts of our soul fragments, these tricky little tricksters that have gone deep. They didn't want to be source energy anymore. They didn't want to be the God spark anymore. So they've gone so deep that they were trying to keep us in this delusion for a bit longer. So got to give them credit. They did a good job, didn't they? Keeping us in this delusional illusion. So we're just like Neo in the first Matrix movie when we realize we can create all of it and we are all of it. So we can merge back into all of the fractals of the oneness and create what we want. So Neo realizes that the only limitations were of the mind. And it's so true. The limiting, our limits are only what we perceive, only what we believe. Our limits are coming from us. They're not coming from the outside world. They're coming from within us. So, yeah, if we believe that we can't do it, then we can't do it. So we need to believe that we can, and then we can. So simple, isn't it? If only it was that simple. It is. It is that simple. So Neo remembered he could download all information that he needed anytime, anywhere. So the brain is a receiver and a transmitter. You can receive any information from the universal fields that you need. Anything you can download, anything you need. It is there for you. So Neo turned into the quantum field and shifted the frequency and energy. So that's what you can do, and that's what I do often when I'm going into the Akashic records. I go to the 0 point energetic frequencies and merge back into the quantum fields, the quantum energetic fields, and you can be anywhere, find out information, but I must say they do put a cap on the information sometimes, the higher realms, because it's almost like finding out your Christmas presents too early. It's almost like you ruin the game if you know things too early. It's like the escape room. If you went into an escape room game and the owner gave you all the cheat codes, gave you the key to get out of the door, you just walk straight through. Would you even bother going to the escape room and play the game if you knew everything? Someone was standing next to you telling you, oh no, that's how you get out. Oh no, it's this is the code. Oh, here it is. Look over here. Oh, here's the door. Here's the key. Out you go. See you. Bye. You know, that's what it's like. The higher realms don't want to give you too many. They'll give you clues, but they won't give you the answers all of the time. Yeah, super interesting, isn't it? So why do we forget when we come into this reality? Why do we forget who we are as a greater awareness? So in order to play such a deep level game, we needed to forget. Otherwise, it's not a game that is for deep, dark duality and polarity. So like I said, there's a combination, there's so many reasons why we forget. We forget because of our ancestral line. They forgot. We forget because there has been cloaking, there has been limitations put on us, there has been adjustments to the human DNA, there has been illusions created on both sides. We did it to ourselves and we're having it done. We created the hijacking and we're being hijacked at the same time. It's like we are doing it all and we're being controlled at the same time. Does that make sense? With quantum reality, everything can be true. So if you know how the game works and you receive all of the cheat codes, then that defeats the purpose. So we can go to different areas of Earth and download information, or we can just do it here, now, in the quantum field, in the quantum space, connect to the light codes, the universal frequencies, the cosmic beings, angelic realms, galactics, Gaia herself, elementals, connect to your inner knowing, connect to your higher self, connect to source. There's codes everywhere to unlock what you want to know, what you need to know. So we can download any information we need. You don't have to go to the pyramids. You don't have to go to Machu Picchu. You don't have to go to these certain ley lines, star points, stargates. You don't have to go anywhere to get the information. It's a holographic universe, which means everything is within you. You are a stargate. You are a quantum computing system that has everything. You are like a Google that has everything within it. We get a better and deeper understanding of the universe by playing this game, by being in this experience, by being in this limitation. But are we done now? Have we had enough? I think we've had enough of playing this game. But honestly, I feel like when you pass back to what we would call the non-physical, but it is physical, it's more physical, real than here. When we go back, we'll be like, woohoo, that was so awesome. That was the most amazing game. I want to do it again. No, I'm going to take a break for a while. I'm going to a retreat when I die or when I ascend. You don't have to die now. You can just ascend. Whatever comes first, it's just the same. Your oversoul will start to wake you up. And I think that's what's happening now. The other soul fragments of us, our guides, the angelics, the cosmics, source energy, it's all everything, Gaia. It's all little nudges, little tips, little synchronicities, little signs to say, it's time to wake up, guys. You've been asleep for long enough. It's time to wake up now. And if you keep going off track, you'll get a smack by the universe of come on, get back on track. And you could also get a smack from the universe to help you, to save you, just even stop you from getting hurt or getting harmed worse. Or, you might trip up, but it's better than having a heart attack type thing. Like there's so many different reasons why things happen to you. So you will start to see more signs and more synchronicities. The oversoul and universal guides will send more hints, more tricks, more tips. It's like the guy from the Matrix that sends Neo a girl in the red dress. Did you notice it? Did you notice that sign that you got sent? Did you notice that synchronicity? Did you notice that angel number? Did you notice that feather? Did you notice that information drop into your awareness? Did you notice that resonant frequency in your heart, that clarity, that intuition, that knowing? Did you notice? Or are you too busy being overwhelmed and stressed out and trying to pay your bills? Yeah, there's a balance, isn't there? There's a fine line. So the guides will keep sending you numbers, feathers, signs. You will keep getting them more and more. So the quantum field can shift a sign to make it relevant to you and make it a synchronistic experience for you. So guides on the other side can shift anything and change it for your experience. You can do it yourself. You can be the alchemist, alchemize any experience. It's only your observation of something that creates that experience. So in the quantum reality, everything is possible. And then when you observe that thing, then that's when you create it and turn it into matter, turn it into the wave forms of energy, turn into particles, and turn into a matter-like form. So then you've created that experience. So it's your observation of everything that is creating it. So now that we're aware that we are in, it's like a game-like reality, but it's not a game because it's more full on than a game. It's more real, it feels more real than a game. So we have to give ourselves compassion and love and grace and ease for that. So we can, it's like now we can grab the PlayStation remote, the remote control, and we can control. It's time to level up, people. We're leveling up. Our higher self can take control, flow with it, explore it, experience it. Emotions will come in, they will arise, let them flow through. Feel it, release it. Feel it, release it. It's up to you if you want to hold on to the emotions. You're becoming enlightened because you are aware that you are it all. That is part of enlightenment, is becoming aware that you are it. You are it all. being in the now moment, being in the present moment. I am here. I am now. I am. I am it all. You are the avatar, the player, the controller, the writer, the director, the creator. You are it all. The script writer. You can do anything. You can have anything. You still have to get past the limiting beliefs. It's the beliefs that stop you creating your game. You're the true creator, but it's your beliefs that slow you down. It's time for you to truly level up in this game. So Neo realizes he is all of it and stops being the victim of his reality. He stops being the one living in survival consciousness. He becomes the player, the creator, the everything. He rises above the old systems of limiting beliefs. He emerges out of the box that was containing him, the false matrix that was containing him. So we need to stop disempowering ourselves. We need to get more excited, or just try and have more fun, or just try and have more compassion and love so we can expand out of our box. So you guys are absolutely amazing. I love you so much, and I just want the best for you. And we're in this together. I know it is such a roller coaster ride. We're just getting we're actually transmuting all of these old energies and all of these old emotions that we're trying to heal from the past, from ancestry, from everything. And woo, what a whammy. So you guys, honestly, be so proud of yourselves. Give yourself that love and compassion that you so greatly deserve, because wow, it is a lot, isn't it? It is a lot. This spiritual awakening and ascension, I don't even know. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for checking out my other YouTube videos. I really want to keep going with this because I just love connecting to you guys. So please comment, ask me any questions, or let me know what you would like me to talk about next time, because your comments actually really help my channel. I want to keep my channel going, but I need to pay my bills. So I appreciate you watching and commenting and sharing with friends and family that might enjoy it. Thank you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.